Well, today I'm going to tell you a story. You know, I collect vintage tools, blah, blah, blah. I collect Buckingham Moon Book. I've recently had a 53 come in. And I'm going to tell you the story of this, the speed indicator. And you're going to be as amazed as I've amazed when I've gone looking and searching. We're even going to go back to 1910. Wow. So hang on in there. It's going to be little bits of films and I'll show you and all the rest of it. Shall we call this a little piccolo of a tool? It's out of the noise of an orchestra. A little thing like this, we'll call it the piccolo, which it is a speed indicator. Now, what I like about these books is the 30s. So that's going to send you back to 1925, really, aren't you? Even the 1920s, there'll be 1920s tools here. We've got 1935. You will find things in here that you find in there. Yeah, and how the ages change. And I had a 58. And the reason I'm so pleased with this 53 is because this 53 bridges the gap to 35. There'll be tools in here that are new, just arrived, improved, but also there'll be tools here reaching back to the 1940s. We're only just into the 50s here, aren't we? So there'll be tools here that have been well established and been going a long time. But when you look at these books, when you're all the time looking at them, there's so much stuff, so many tools in them. You can't know everything, but the more you use your shed, the more you know where everything is in the shed. Well, the more you search through these books and look for particular things, then the more you bump into other things and you see them. If you were looking this on a computer, you'd have to find specifically this speed indicator. It wouldn't tell you anything else, would it? But if you put speed indicator in any of these books here, the process of flicking through the pages, the process of looking for it. Oh, you see something else. Oh, I've seen that. Oh, I've noticed that. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen that. So anyway, this last weekend, Pete picked up one of these. And he said to me, "What's that, Reggie?" I said, "Well, it's a speed indicator. This thing goes round and that thing tells you how quick it's going." And obviously I know about the stuff that I collect or that I own, as in vintage tools, whatever. But I also, whatever comes into my mind, whatever the topic of the day is. So the topic of the day is this, and there's a fantastic story to tell about it. So let's start in the beginning, shall we? And I'm going to just drop in here. I'm going to put a gap. I'm going to drop in the 2 films of when we picked them up in the car boot. Start at speed indicator. Look at that. Let's blimey, Pete. How the hell do you find these? I can chase.
I just found it in there.
You can chase this.
I'm just looking for the stuff, mate.
I can chase this back to probably 1920, 1923. It's a. Yeah, it's a Starrett, look. Starrett speed indicator, see?
Yeah.
Starrett, see it?
So what's the taxi used for then?
This goes round and it tells you the speed. You put this and it tells you how quick a thing is revving. It's a speed indicator.
Oh, you put it on something because it tells you how fast it's going?
Yeah. The more you turn that, the more that little gauge goes around.
Ah.
But you're buying the name. And you're buying the age of that size. That size is 19. I can chase that back in the books to 1930, 19. Yeah, it's your sort of thing. You love them.
How much is that?
Huh?
How much?
£2.
Yeah. Rip your arm off and hit you with the soggy end.
Well, of course say that.
Oh, another. Oh, that's even older. We haven't seen a single. We haven't seen a single gnome, have we? Gnome.
Yeah, let's find, hold on. Let's have a good look at this. DRG. This one's. Is that a stamping or is that rust been lying in the water? Look at this though. Wow. This will be, that's got some right age on it, that has. That's a speed indicator. Wow, we've got to find this in the books. I'm telling you, that is 18, that could easily be 1800s beginning of, we're starting a collection now, Pete, aren't you? That's a beauty. I've started you off now, haven't I? What did you pay for it? £1? Yes, correct. Correct. We must find. Did we come down this way, didn't we?
You come down that one.
That one, okay.
Then
We must find a gnome for Debbie. We must. Look, you can even buy yourself a galleon here. Wow, little grinding bench grinders. Wow, what a fantastic. Unbelievable. I bet you all the best stuff. Look, and we've done there. We've spent all this time, and it's way back over there in the corner. Can you see where it goes? Wow, it's massive here today.
You've seen those and seen them. So let's, and I said to Pete, I said, wow, one of those, I said, we could chase well back. I thought I could say chase well back, but I was really surprised how long. You know, they make tools and then they improve them, and tools come in and tools go out. It's sort of live and at the scene. If you want to know live and at the scene what was going on in 53 or 58 or 64 or back in the 30s, what was going on live and at the scene, well, a tool book is a fantastic way of showing you. So what we're going to do, we're going to begin in the beginning and see how long these last. So let's go into this. It's nice to have the books. It's nice to have the books with a date on them so you know for sure what they are. And we're going to go, and I always refer back to this book because it's the oldest book I've got, and you won't believe how much stuff relates to this is in this book. So let's go back to 1910, shall we? And we'll look for a speed indicator. Do you think they go that far back? Well, let's have a look. Oh, and lo and behold, there's 4 of them available. It's the Starrett Improved Speed Indicator. So, how far back do you think these stretch? Do you think these stretch back? If it's the improved version, what came before? Wow. Yeah. And this is the 104, 106, 107. What's the one in our little books? The one we've got, and we've got the box for, is the 107. So we can safely say that this speed indicator goes all the way back to before, let's turn the book over, to before 1910. And that was, to me, was amazing. Was fantastic. So it could go as far back as maybe, what do you think, things are in this book that are 10 years old or it's been going for 10 years? Could this go back to the year 1900, do you think? So anyway, let's follow the trail and let's see how long they last. So this is a Starrett. These people were selling the speed indicator. Surface speed attachments for the speed indicator here, look. Wow. So let's look for one in the 1930s. Was it still available? Was it still going in the 1930s? Let's have a look. So here we are. We're in the 1930s. 1930, live and at the scene. What's available? Wow, there's quite a few. speed indicators. Yeah, there's a good old Pratt. There's a Starrett speed indicator here, look. All of that sort of fashion, and a Brown and Sharp speed indicator. 1930s. There are other ones around, other types, but this specific type that we're looking at, this type, look, goes back to the 1930s. Ooh. So you would think they would have made another one, improved them or whatever. So let's go to 1935, shall we, and have a look at it. Here we are, look. The Brown and Sharp speed indicator is here. The Vest, no, different things. Speed indicators, but not the same. So let's see if we can find, no, let's see if we can find one this way. There's that type of speed indicator again, isn't there? But we are specifically chasing down this Starrett one. But there we are, Brown and Sharps. There's a speed indicator, same sort of style, same sort of thing, isn't it? It could come under the heading of Starrett. These books are fantastic because the index tells you the name of the item, speed indicator, plus they sometimes come under the name. So, Starrett speed indicator, no picture. 104, 107 and the 109. And what have we got? The 107. Yeah, so it's still here going strong. And we're in live and at the scene, 1935. I wonder if it survives the gap. Let's have a look in the new book that we got. We jumped forward quite a spell. We're now in 1953. Let's have a look. There is a speed. Let me have a look. Speed indicator. Where is it? Come on. There's that one that we saw, wasn't it? Here, look. Speed indicator. Wow. Look. Does it say who makes it? Does it say? No. But this tool, this style, this is still going strong, still in the book. And this is the book that we recently had, and this is 1953. So from 1910 to 1953, it's still in the books. Shall we dig a bit further? Come on, let's dig a bit further. Let's move on to 1958, shall we? Here we are now. We are in 1958. Let's have a look if they've changed it, if the technology still has it. Speed indicators. Let's have a look now. See if we can find it. Whew! Look at here. Look at this. Same thing, same tool, same layout, same thing. Look at this. The speed indicator is still hanging in there in the books. You can see other things coming around it. You know, the great thing with these tools come, tools go. Some tools only last so long. And then they move on, or they improve them, or they change them. But basically, this is the same thing, isn't it? A speed indicator. And here we are, live and at the scene in 1958. Wow, how long has this tool been going? That you think by now somebody would have come up with a better idea. But they seem to be working on it. These books are living history, aren't they? There's so much to see, and of course you can't know everything, but it's great for if a particular thing comes in your mind like it is today, that you can hunt it down and find it. So come on, shall we be brave? Shall we be brave? There's 58. Shall we be brave and move on to 64? Come on, let's see what was happening live and at the scene in 1964. Wow. So here we are. We're in 1964 now. Woo-hoo! I wonder, is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Oh, look at that. It's still here. It's still here. It's got a different name. It's more than right. Different name, manufacturer, maybe. You know, this firm bought that firm, all that malarkey that goes on with tools. Wow. Look at this. It's the very same thing, isn't it? Speed indicator. How many years has it been going for now? Blimey. And here we are in 1964, live and at the scene, and the very same tool. Wow. So we can call these little survivors. In the tool world, I mean, we've got basic tools, but in the tool world, wow, people must have loved it. People must have thought, this is the thing, nothing can improve it, nothing can better it. Wow. Wow. Did you know that this humble little speed indicator could last that long in the history of tools? Short of it being something basic. Even the size of spanners have changed from Whitworth to AF to metric, haven't they? Wow! What a little surviving hero. Shall we risk the 1970s? What do you think? Come on, I want to know now. I want to know. Is it still surviving in the 1970s? So alas, it disappears out the index. But I wonder if they changed its name. I wonder if they turned it into something like, did speed indicator become a rev counter? I wonder. And that's what took over. Let's find Starrett, see what Starrett has to offer. Books, index, the books index, the item, they plus also look, they index the name Starrett. No speed indicators there. Micrometers, yeah. Steel rules. So alas, he died a death, but I tell you what, it lasted one hell of a long time, didn't it? Wow. This little hero has lasted a long time.